Walking every day completely changed my life in just 30 days. And I know that sounds crazy, but I want to share with you exactly how that happened. I started walking during a really low point in my life. I had just moved from Vienna to the US. I was 33 years old, and if I'm honest, I felt lost. I missed my family, I missed my friends. I missed the feeling of being around people who knew me. Everything was new, different country, different routine, a completely different life. My husband was very busy at the time, so I spent a lot of time alone. And when you're alone too much, your mind can become a loud place. I remember thinking, I need something to get me out of my head. So I started walking outside. There is this really nice path near where I live. It goes around the pond, and if you keep a good pace, the full round takes about an hour. At first, I would just go for 30 minutes. Then one day, I did the full loop. Then I did it again. And before I knew it, walking became part of my life. Not a treadmill, walking outside. Fresh air, sun on my face, moving my body. And I was honestly surprised how fast I felt a difference. Not weeks later, not months later. Literally the same walk. I would leave the house feeling stressed, and halfway through, I already felt better. My mood would get better. My head felt clearer. Things that felt heavy didn't feel as heavy anymore. And if I had something on my mind I couldn't figure out, I would go for a walk, and somehow by the time I got back, I usually had an answer. That still happens now. There is something about walking that helps me think. It helps me sort things out. It helps me come back to myself. And over time, it became more than just a walk. It became my reset. Even on days I don't feel like going, I still go. Because I know how I will feel after. That's also when I started noticing the bigger changes. I slept better. I had more energy during the day. I felt more like myself again. And then after a few weeks, I started noticing changes in my body too. I didn't change my diet. I already ate pretty healthy. But I started with around 5,000 steps a day, and now I'm usually around 8 to 10,000. And that alone made a huge difference. My weight started going down slowly, and my body composition changed. And the best part was, it didn't feel forced. It just felt natural. And honestly, I think that's why I've stayed consistent with it. Because it doesn't feel like punishment. It doesn't feel like a workout I need to survive. It feels like something good I get to do for myself. Now it's something I actually look forward to. I started walking alone, but over time my husband started joining me, especially on weekends. And I love those walks too. But if I'm honest, I still enjoy walking by myself the most. Because it gives me space to think, to breathe, to clear my head, to just be in the moment. So if you're in a season where you feel a bit off, or stressed, or just not like yourself, maybe getting outside for a walk is exactly what you need right now. I'm not saying walking fixes everything, but for me, it made a bigger difference than I ever expected. And it's probably the simplest thing I've ever done that actually helped with how I feel every day. Just start small, even 20 or 30 minutes outside. No pressure. Just see how you feel. Because you might be surprised by what it does for you. If this made you want to get outside more, give this video a like, and I'll see you in the next one.